I'm Angela Yee. Mano's here.
Mano.
These behind-the-scenes conversation need its own show.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's get into this Yee tea, though. Cassie has released a statement.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for all the love and support from my family, friends, strangers, and those I have yet to meet. The outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now. But this is only the beginning. Domestic violence is the issue. It broke me down to someone I never thought I would become. With a lot of hard work, I am better today, but I will always be recovering from my past. Thank you to everyone that has taken the time to take this matter seriously. My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believing victims the first time. It takes a lot of heart to tell the truth out of a situation that you were powerless in. I offer my hand to those that are still living in fear. Reach out to your people. Don't cut them off. No one should carry this weight alone. This healing journey is never ending, but this support means everything to me. Thank you. So that's her first statement and only statement so far since everything has happened. And she's right. A lot of people were really defending Diddy until this footage came out. And then this footage came out and people did a whole 180 and talked about how awful it was. But before, people had a lot of empathy toward Diddy. And people were definitely saying things, you know, about how we can't judge it. Diddy was also saying that this was all a lie and that he hadn't done anything wrong and, you know, time will tell and things like that. And time did tell.
Had he spoke about it earlier and just said, man, there's some things that happened that I'm not proud of, this would be better?
I think that the footage would still be awful, but at least we wouldn't look at him and think he's a liar, because when he put out that video crying, you previously said you didn't do anything. So now it's like, okay, are you sorry? We don't believe you're sorry, because you only are saying this because we saw the footage.
Got it.
All right. Now, 50 Cent says that Netflix won that bidding war. You know, he is doing his documentary. And
so
a
this
lot
is
of
real.
different, it's real. A lot of different networks and streaming platforms had a bidding war, they're saying, over this documentary. It's a multi-part docuseries about Diddy's various sexual assault allegations. And it's kind of a surviving Diddy documentary. He has been talking about this since last November, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to see a lot more things coming out, and they have been. For instance, this woman, Crystal McKinney, she's a model. She's suing Diddy for allegedly drugging and sexually assaulting her in 2003. She was only 22 years old, and she did keep those clothes unwashed.
That is crazy.
That she wore when this happened, allegedly. So Crystal McKinney, and, you know, this was filed in New York, so we can see that there are a lot of people coming forward. Another person who has spoken out is Shaka Khan's daughter.
Yeah, I saw that.
She said that Diddy got all up in her mother's face, and she left a comment, you know, as well under Diddy's apology video. Like, okay, I don't feel bad for you after everything that you did to my mom. Who gets up in Shaka Khan's face? But she said, I'm glad this is happening to you. You got in my mother's face and publicly disrespected her, yelling and screaming like a lunatic. When my little brother tried to get you out of my mother's face, your security jumped my 19-year-old brother. These may be your dark days, but I'm singing and dancing watching your demise. You know, people are not really in your corner rooting for you. And we have a lot more to talk about, and I know that we'll be doing that this morning because Misa Hilton, who is Justin's mother,
she said something,
has also spoken out, and we'll tell you what she had to say. Mace had some things to say, and we'll tell you about that later. But in the meantime, let's get into About Last Night when we come back. And we also want to hear from you guys this morning, but we'll get into that later, too. I mean, there's so much we got to discuss. About last night, though, back to some positivity. We're going to talk about the Gracies. We did win a Gracie for Way Up with Angela Yee. And so let's get into it. It's Way Up.